I want you to think about the ways in your life things have been getting more complex.
My name is Garvey Berger, and I've been having a wonderful day here in Galway.
Yeah, so there's a way social media gives so many more people a microphone, right? And so it's so hard to figure out how to control, shape, read, understand the narrative, because it's coming at you from all these different places, and then we have to respond to it, and that cycle happens globally, and so there's always something happening. Somebody's tweeting something somewhere all the time.
Today we started by exploring the Cynefin framework.
Basically, the Cynefin framework makes a distinction between those things that are predictable and those things that are unpredictable. So what we're trying to avoid is that natural human push to bring everything over to the predictable side of the chart and to act as if it were so.
The day is very interesting. I wasn't quite sure what to expect coming along.
Jennifer's ability, I think, to be able to articulate the framework in such a simple way and to be able to speak to chaos and complexity, no, it was great.
I love this framework because it helps me kind of hold on to this idea that sometimes the signals I'm getting from myself are unhelpful.
Following it up with that table discussion was really beneficial.
I particularly liked when Jennifer brought us on a tour of the 4 different fields.
People could really be in this question of what does it feel like in each of these domains? What does the obvious world feel like? What does the complicated world feel like?
Right, we spend all this time pouring our energy into complex systems and trying to predict and control them when that is actually futile.
We talked about asking different questions, taking multiple perspectives and seeing systems, and how those not only help leaders right now in complexity, but they help us grow better able to handle complexity in the future. And then David came and talked about that. What is it that grows inside us into the future?
Because in order to deal with complexity, we need to be generating internally layers of meaning, layers of internal complexity that respond to the external complexity. This more challenging question of what might constrain me rather than what enables me. It's not usually where we like to go, but it's quite a potent force. The interesting things about human beings is they have this immense capacity for development.
Then in the afternoon, we divided up into a bunch of different groups.
Days like today kind of give us a space where we can reflect on who we are and who we are as leaders.
Today's been going great so far. I think we're all so busy in our everyday work and tasks that's always good to be able to take some time to stand back and take a moment out and think about these things. The speakers have been excellent. Really their experience and the various things that they're bringing to it have given a lot of food for thought.
Having an opportunity to meet people from different fields is has been very useful.
It's really different coming from the research world into this. It's a very different perspective, especially as an engineer. You tend to think about the questions of how can we change our work for the better.
I think really the best part in some ways has been the interactive discussions with other participants where we all get to hear what each other has to say and learn from those.
Here's a really difficult question, and you might want to ponder this beyond this session. In a decade, what 3 qualities do you hope to, or perhaps even strongly intend to develop or extend? We know not what the outer limits of our development possibility are, so it's really, really exciting.
I'm hoping that people got a sense of connection out of today, a new set of insights or a set of possibilities, kindness with themselves as they face into complexity, and some tools for working with it and growing themselves and other people to be better able to handle complexity.